So we literally turned to each other like this and said, we need to create our own brand. So when I was shopping for my freshman year dorm room with my mom, like every 17 or 18-year-old is doing, we were going from one store to the next trying to put together a look that was really representative of my style, because we couldn't find twin extra long bedding that was cool or
stylish,
sophisticated, or just not a bed in a bag solution.
Yeah.
And I was really into fashion, and I just needed to create something that was representative of me. So after putting together our look, we realized that wasn't easy and there wasn't one place to do it. So my friends were definitely going through that as well. So we literally turned to each other like this and said, we need to create our own brand.
What happened next? Where did you take the idea?
So we moved in my freshman year, and it was an amazing space that we created. People would call my room like the hotel suite on the floor, because it wasn't like super expensive or elevated. It was just put together really well, and we knew that we could instruct other people and help other people do the same thing. So we actually, just to get a proof of concept, we started a blog, and we got friends of mine, and that extended to friends and friends to start talking about dorm decor and college life, because this was really like the beginning of blogs, and Instagram and Pinterest weren't around yet. So we wanted to become a leader in this world of decorating and inspiration. And
but there was even a spot that happened right before that, because I left Amanda in her beautiful new dorm room, and I had to go back to my advertising agency and start figuring out, what is this thing? So that's when the brand building started, and that's when we first named Dormify. And I was on the phone with Amanda back and forth all the time, and talking via email and trying to figure out what this brand was going to be. And
I'm like a freshman, like, Mom, I'm trying to, figure out how to be in college. But
so that's how we got started in building the brand.
What happened after you picked out the name? That was the first step. How did you start to figure out the rest of the branding?
So we, of course, came up with the visual identity, which, with her background in the agency, and I was majoring in graphic design and marketing, I really was interested in design, and this is kind of like not new to us. We knew what we were doing in a way, but we also thought it was really important to establish that authentic relationship with the customer. So our brand voice and how we were speaking to customers was one of the more important brand identity pieces, and since I was the target audience, I really knew some of those insights into what our customer really wanted. So between me and my peers and just living in that actual audience, we are our brand, and we delivered that.
Okay, so you guys had the idea, you come up with the name, you're getting a sense for what the brand identity is going to be. You had in the back of your head you wanted to create original products.
Yeah, that was the
idea from the beginning.
That's how you stand apart.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't just resell. We didn't want to be a portal
that's
just reselling other people's products. We wanted to create something that wasn't available.
And then the blog part was just a way to just get going.
We wanted to have the product, but also the content to help everyone that was dealing with what I went through, which was not knowing what to expect when you went to college, not knowing the things that you needed, tips for decor that didn't ruin the walls, like all these things that people just know nothing about, say they are the first one in their family to go to school. We wanted to be that cool older sister that helped them along the way.
I'm curious to know, like, what you think is your secret sauce to success. Like, why did you guys succeed with this idea versus thousands of other people who tried to start a blog or tried to start a business and it just doesn't take off?
I think one of the things about entrepreneurship and people starting businesses is that you have to have a real drive and really want to put a lot into it. It's not just like, I have an idea and I'm going to bring it to life and make it happen. It takes an extreme amount of effort to make it happen. And I think for us, one of the things that I look back on and feel so proud of is that we took an idea to fruition. And I think that's the hardest thing. So I don't think we ever set out to do something. Like, people maybe sometimes think, I want to start a blog and I want to do this. We just had an idea and we just did it. We didn't say, I'm going to write a business plan about it first and then do it. We just did it. So it's just like the action and being nimble and making it happen. So
it sounds like you guys have to stay really connected to your customer. you've just been growing and seeing so much success. So congratulations on everything. And one thing I like to do is just always end on a toast. So I only have one, but we can kind of share.
Okay.
But
be part
we'll
of it.
just say a toast to Dormify and to you
Thank you.
too.